Everyone, Stephanie.
This is Emily.
And today we are coming with something different today. We are doing an unboxing video for my book box. So actually the only one who's going to be surprised today is Emily because I already opened it. It came out on Monday and we only film on weekends, so I was like, I am not waiting. But anyway, so at least one of us will be surprised. So yeah, we just started this subscription box. We'll link it below if you want to join us for this. Basically, you pick 2 books of different categories every month. I pick usually we'll probably do like YA for one of them, and we'll kind of alternate between like mystery and women's fiction. But this time around, I picked women's fiction and YA. So let's see. So as you open it up, you see that they include like a tote bag over here, which I really like actually, because you can actually like, you know, open it and then it becomes like, you know, a tote bag. It's quite cute.
I would say this is very optimal for grocery shopping.
Yes, it definitely looks, yeah, I feel like I'm more, it's very environmentally friendly. So
Yes.
yeah, and it has a little like logo here as well. So that's the first thing that you see.
Technically, you should be holding the box, right?
Yeah, okay, fine. Fine, I'll open it. I'll hold the box.
Because I'm supposed to be surprised and I can't see what's going on.
So after that, you open up and then you see
what is
this.
Oh, it's a bookmark.
Yeah, it's a submarine bookmark. It's actually quite cute.
It is a real submarine.
Yeah, so like for example, our Rosebud book over here can just be, you can stick it in here, and it'll be like this. So it's like a little like water, and then you see a little like, what is this called?
It's kind of like
that little like scope thingy.
Yeah, I was going to say snorkel, but then again,
that's definitely
that's
not
not
it. But yeah, this is really cute.
It's basically their telescope.
Also includes like a list of all the books that was given out this month, depending on the topic. So I mean the genre. So if you pick, if we had picked a mystery or nonfiction or like one of the children books, they would obviously be different. So you kind of see like what you missed out on, or or like, you know, what you could have gotten if you had picked a different genre. So
okay, so it's women's fiction, mystery, nonfiction. Young adult, children's 8 to 12 and children's 3 to 7. So
yes.
This is actually a way more comprehensive subscription compared to what we had read in the past, subscribed to in the past,
Book
like
of the Month.
Book of the Month, which is much more adult fiction.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so this
and they
is cool.
would have like a young adult, but it's like every other month or something, you know.
Okay.
But yeah, so this one definitely different. So for our women's fiction, we had gotten this book. Okay. So the book is called The Diplomat's Daughter by Karen Tanabe.
Oh, she's Japanese. Yeah, right? No. Well,
I feel like Karen is not a Japanese name.
Not this. That
Tanabe, yeah.
But let's see, internment camp, a Texas internment camp. So it is about it's Asian fiction too. Okay, well I
feel like I feel like she would really like this book. When I got this, I was like, yeah, that's why I texted you. I was like, I think you would really like this selection this month.
I was also the person who chose Pachinko, right? So this is really up my alley. Like I like history. I just remember that All the Light We Cannot See is also about World War II, so that was actually not a good indicator for me at that one particular time. But it's just interesting.
That's why she was like, oh, not gonna start.
But at the same time, like they are, I understand the same genres, but this is definitely like really comprehensive. It's not focused on just Europe. It's definitely like I'm just looking at the book because it's my first time thinking.
But the cover is really pretty as well.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Cover.
Oops. And then but overall it just seems like there's German related perspective. There's like Asian American, German American, well specifically Japanese American. Sorry to be not these. I have to be specific about this because different experiences in World War II in terms of Asians were totally different. So Japanese American experience, German American, and then I guess U.S. American. So it's actually pretty interesting here because it's like pretty relevant to what we're going through as our day-to-day
so
lives.
for my first impression when I first got the book, I was like, oh, like obviously you can tell that this is about World War II, and I'm not a huge fan of historical fiction, but I am curious though, because I did like Pachinko, for example, and that's clearly like historical fiction.
I'm listening.
So yeah, so I was like, all right, like, and I clearly like that one, so I think I will like this one as well, just because given like the topic. But we'll see. We'll see how we think about this book, and we'll definitely review this book on this channel. So follow us if you are interested in see what this book is about, and what we think about it.
Yeah,
so,
see if our opinions stay the same.
Yeah.
I just realized there's a note from the author.
Okay, you want to read it? I cannot read it. It's like too scripted.
It's very scripted, but I'll try. So, dear reader, I'm thrilled to,
To have?
to have, well, you said you couldn't read it. Have The Diplomat's Daughter included in your box. It's the story of 3 young people from different parts of the world thrown together by the turmoil of World War II. Mm-hmm. I'm captivated by little known stories of the war, especially when love outshines hate. I hope you enjoy. Keep in touch. Karine Tanabe.
Next pick is this one.
Okay.
That's the end of this box.
Yes, you said 2 books.
Yeah.
All right, let me see. This one's interesting in terms of the cover. I would definitely say that.
It's called Flight Risk by Jennifer Fenn. And this is the YA pick for this month.
Oh, so he wished before. Okay, well, I'm just trying to see like what my first impressions are. Mm-hmm. It seems like this is really action oriented.
It's inspired by true events.
Is it like? Yeah. It's like kind of gives me the feeling of like Amelia Earhart because there's a plane related to it, but maybe it's one of those survivor stories.
Yeah. So according to this blurb that they sent out, it said it's a debut novel inspired by true events about a teenage boy who has stolen and crashed not 1 but 3 airplanes. And each time he's walked away unscathed. Told as an investigation into Robert's psyche, the narrative includes multiple points of view as well as documentary elements like emails, official records, and interviews with people who knew Robert.
So it's like kind of along the lines of Strangers in the Woods. A little bit from what I've read so far for the channel.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true, yeah.
That's pretty cool. And I like the fact that it's not really adult fiction this time, but YA.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
But it's, I wasn't off completely. I was like survival.
Yeah.
Fiction.
The fact that he crashed 3 and somehow survived, so.
Good for you for choosing a debut novel.
I didn't pick it.
I was just like, wait a minute. Okay, sorry. Yeah. I'm still figuring out because she mostly like did the subscription and it came to her. So I'm still figuring it out.
Books in this subscription are completely surprise. You don't pick it. You can only pick which genre. So I picked YA because I tend to like YA novels. And the other one, I'll alternate between like mystery and women's fiction just because I like both genres equally. So for this month, I picked women's fiction, just because I was just like, yeah, sure, whatever.
It came with a note too, so I felt like it was
I did not see. I mean, granted, I didn't really look into it. I was like, I saw the books. Okay.
Yeah, it comes with like typical bookmark with an excerpt. So I guess next time for our next unboxing, we can definitely read it from here. But yeah, you want a chance
to read? Yeah. Oh, this one's much easier to read. So it says, "Dear reader, who is Robert Jackson Kelly? Kelly. That's the question at the heart of Flight Risk. And the answers depends on who you ask. He's a kid from the trailer park repeating algebra for the 2nd time. He's a boy whose best friend is his dog. He's a young man growing up without a father. He's a drug dealer. He's a criminal. He's a hero. He's pieces of my former students, real-life outlaw and folk hero Colton Harris Moore, and anyone who's ever longed for escape and the freedom to determine their identity on their own terms. I hope the fact that he's all these things and more will have you rooting for him as much as I did. Happy reading." So I really do like these little as well because I feel like they're also handwritten. They're not like printed.
Yeah, I mean, granted, we're all getting photocopy versions of like the original notes, but the fact that like the author is really
took time to
in our day and age, even we know because we're on YouTube, is that it's much easier to send things electronically to say thank you at all, and to just basically get some word from the author about like how these books are, particularly since we've never really heard of these authors before.
This is the debut novel, so like clearly this is her first.
Yeah, obviously. And even with her, like I understand historical fiction, there isn't as big of a deal of like following authors. It's more about following topics or like errors. So like this in general is just really neat to me because I've never read this, but I also like the fact that both these books are so research heavy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the authors spent a great amount of time trying to research the actual event.
Right.
Events.
Cool. Well, like the letter said that it's based on her former student.
Colton because like Moore. To build, because it's like based on a true event.
Yeah.
But the fact that she even had to write about a true event, she would probably have to do a lot of like research, and historical fiction on itself is based on research. So it's something like I always like the covers of historical fiction, so it's a good deal.
So they're both interesting reads, I think. Which one are you more excited for?
I have to be honest, this one.
I feel like me too.
Okay.
Just because this one is kind of like it's based on I'm not sure how I like this book or not because it reminds us of Stranger in the Woods. And Stranger in the Woods I was kind of like, yeah, it's okay, you know, like it's not really my type of book. But it wasn't, you know, I did like it, you know, fine, so
articulate. Anyway, for me though, I would say this is a really close second, just because of the fact that I always like adventure stories, like especially about planes. I've always I feel like last year I dressed up as an aviatrix, which is like the female version of an aviator. Oh, okay. And so like for the idea of like being able to like hear about some person who just happened to like, you know, jump over all those rules about like how to control a plane. Obviously he crashed it, but like, you know, the fact that he survived is definitely a good touch. And yeah, I feel like in general these sort of stories always surprise you about like either how good or how not good they are. So we'll see for both of them.
Yeah, but regardless, we'll be reading and reviewing for both books on our channel. So let us know in the comments below which one you're more interested in, you know, checking out and reading or finding out more information about it. But yeah, that's it for the unboxing video. Don't forget to follow us and subscribe us, like us, and follow us. Everything. Okay?
We do post like every week new book related content or discussions, so that is definitely a good incentive if you happen to also want to hear back from us about these picks.
Yeah, so these are the picks for July. Just FYI.
And so also we have Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, where you can also eventually find us reading these books or other books as well, and other events that we may or may not go to.
Yep, and that's it for today, guys.
Yep.
Thank you.
Great. Thanks, you guys.
Bye.